Let's see. As you guys know, you can always fast forward my videos because in the beginning I just wait for people to jump on, and I wanted to talk about health. What a lot of people are going through with and there's like nobody's like, I'm not here to talk about like people being like, but yeah, no, this is about health. Luna, sorry, she's got her hands on some Doritos, a Dorito bag, and she won't let it go. Can you get out with that bag? Oi, going in on that damn Doritos bag for like the past 10 minutes. Give me that, Caca. She's trying to get her head in the bag. Here. You want your head in the bag? There. I'll show you. Let me help you. There. Go ahead. Put your head in the bag. Okay. Oh, okay. So I want to talk to you guys about some things here. Okay, Luna. No more. A couple of things here with the health. Okay. Hold on. Can you get out with this? Can you go outside with this? Here. Just hold on. Let me just wait for people to jump on anyway. Look at that. 333. We're going to talk about health and stuff like that, okay? Hello, I'm starting to believe I'm a healer. Everybody's a healer. Everybody can heal each other. Your cat is sick? Oh, no. Don't say that to me. You could do some Reiki on your cat. You know, it works on Luna when she's not feeling well. Oregano oil drops, try sea moss. You know, cats and dogs do really well with oregano oil drops and sea moss. Really well. And especially because many people are feeding their cats low-grade foods and their dogs kibble that's processed and horrible for them. A lot of dogs are getting sick, you know. Luna's very healthy. I've never really given her vaccines besides the first ones that they get before, you know, you get them from the breeder or whatever. And then besides that, no vaccines. Like they wanted me to go like put her in the truck and give her like 1,000 vaccines. I don't believe in that for my child or for my dog. You know, my daughter as well. I didn't really the only one I did was the meningitis one because from what I understand that's something if God forbid it happens, they can't catch it on time. That's something that can, you know, their brain swells up or whatever. And I don't even know if that's still a thing today, but I have to, you know, I took the precaution. But other than that, I'm not a vaccine person. I don't get vaccines. Um, I don't. That's just my personal belief. Everybody has their own beliefs, and I'm not here to argue if they are good for you or not. I just know what I know, and that children are sicker and sicker these days, and it's all because of those things. Anyway, and dogs too, and animals. Um, Changing their diet will be very, very important. Okay, so I look like I don't believe in vaccines or books. Thank you. Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. Um, okay, so let's clear the energy, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going on right now. What I was hearing from spirit. Those of you who are having difficulty at night sleeping, breathing. I'm hearing breathing. Personally, I'm going to share this because maybe some of you are experiencing the same things. I'm going through a certain thing where I'm waking up and my ribs it will feel like there's a fluid passing along my ribs, front and back, especially when I notice that I end up laying flat on my back at night because like my back will hurt or my neck. So I'll remove the pillow and I end up in a position on my back where I'm straight on the bed. And I realize like when that happens, I wake up with like serious pain in my rib area. And so they call that costochondritis. They don't know what it causes it, but what I'm seeing is like a fluid. Obviously, especially when you don't like if you don't eat healthy the day before or something like that, that's another thing that affects it. But there's like a from it's like lungs, chest, nose, and also especially I'm seeing something about the nose. So So my guys are gonna point to me like what I'm experiencing, so that you can also get clear direction for this for your health. There's something going on with the nose, especially in this area that you need to go check out. There may be. All right. So I'm realizing at night, no matter how much I try to, I get a lot of stuffiness in my nose. So a humidifier helps. That helps a lot. Um, I got like polyps, is what they call it, right here in the corner of my nose. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but there's like a very hard, like sort of mass right here on the side of my nose. And I think it's like, because so people who are prone to cysts, right? If you're prone to cysts, like in your ovaries, and I've always struggled with endometriosis. It's cysts in the ovaries and stuff. That's why when I do my castor oil packs, I realize that the cysts will just burst, bing, 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 bing. They come right out of me, and it's like awesome, you know. That's why it's important to keep doing that. I just see growths in the bodies. Yeah, yeah. I am, but this nose one has been like kind of like grew a little bit, and then there was another one that tried to like grow, and I just cut. I was bleeding so badly, but I cut it off, and it's to the point where like sometimes I feel like I can't breathe, you know. And it's funny because my daughter walked in here and she gets very annoyed with me because I'll spit a lot and I can't breathe from my nose, and she doesn't understand that.
No,
As
I
you
don't
see,
understand. You can't.
as you see, like I breathe heavy, and I know why. I know why, because like in this side of my nose, there's some damage that's done in this area right here, in this area, and then it's in this part of the area. Usually, people with like wider, bigger noses have problems breathing, which is so funny because you would think people with bigger noses can breathe easier. But if you ever seen anybody, you ever see that actor from Peaky Blinders? He played the Italian mobster in it. He had the big ass nose. He has the big nose. You know what I'm talking about? It's crooked, and he's known for it. He breathes like that, like because people with bigger noses, it's like something's in the way or something. And I have a fat, wide nose, as you can see, and it's harder to breathe, like when you have bigger noses. If it, what is that? Dong Quai? Is that a joke? Newcastle, UK. Woohoo! It could be sinuses. It is, but I think I'm trying to like I couldn't breathe. I thought I was fine. I had a deviated septum. They had to straighten my bone spur. They had to cut out, which was really literally obstructing my left nostril. That's what I'm saying. There's deviated septums and all that stuff. My nose is small and I have a hard time breathing. Oh wow, okay. Dang, wait, maybe that's why I can't breathe. It's not a joke. Yeah, no, but seriously, okay, it's not a joke. Okay, let me see. So what is it called? Dong Quai? Is that what it said? I see it. Dong Quail. Dong Quail. Dong Quail. Okay.
These dogs has knots.
I know she does have bad knots, and they're hard to get out. Don't hurt her though, because I'm gonna give her a haircut anyway.
No, she looks so ugly when you give her a haircut.
Okay. All right. Stop yelling. Hi, Bookie Mama.
She's fine.
Okay. So I was just anyway. Can I? I can't with you in here. It's like I get like weirded out. I can't talk. I get like awkward and shy. Okay. Stop. She
I'm
doesn't
being so
like it.
gentle.
I know.
I'm
Go in
holding
the
like
living
this
room and do
way.
it.
You stupid.
Oh, leave her alone. Would you leave her alone? Oh, Chuchi Mama. My daughter likes to
Don't touch
lightly abuse my dog. No, I was kidding. I'm kidding. She loves her. So this is a time. Okay. Thank you.
No.
Now I can speak again. Get out of my face. Ew, Ellie. No, you can't. No, that's bad. She's gonna get.
Why did she do that?
Because she's an idiot. Get this out of here, please. Eliana, get this out of here.
You do it.
Get this. You little shit stain. Caca. It's caca. She's trying. My dog tried to eat her own hair, bro. I can't with this bitch. Okay, let's go. These fucking kids, bro. I swear I hate them. I hate kids. but I love them. Okay. Yeah, she really is cute. Like she's so raggedy, but she's so cute. And she likes to like mess my whole bed up. No matter how many times I clean it, she does this. She'll bring freaking her bones. She'll hide shit. Sometimes I wake up at night and I'm like, like I'll put my hand on the back of my pillow and I'll feel like a bone or something under my pillow, and I'm like, "Ew," like you grab it, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Okay, now that we're back to normal, one buck lot. Okay, now that we're back to normal, okay, and everybody's out of my face except for Luna with this fucking Doritos bag. There's a lot of distractions right now. I'm sorry. So I'm told you not to do a live right now, but I was like, I'm gonna do it anyway. One thing I'm gonna say to you guys right now, I went to Dunkin', and the kid who works at Dunkin', like, we're cool, like, where I live, like, the stores I go to often, so the people I see, like, we talk, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on? How's your mom? How's you get to know them personally on a personal level. There's the one kid at Dunkin', though, I know him, like, I have his phone number, we talk sometimes, and I drive up to the driveway, and he goes to me every time. He's going through something because he knows, like, I'm psychic and that I do this work. I pull up and the girl was taking my order and he comes and pokes his head out. He goes, "Yo, Flo." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Why the fuck does it feel like my life is falling the fuck apart right now? Please tell me this is some planetary shit that is gonna go away. What the fuck is happening? I feel like I'm dying." And I was like, "Okay." So when he said that to me, I told him straight up, I was like, the collective is going through a massive change and a shift right now. A lot of people are losing relationships, they're losing family members, they're losing friends, they're losing jobs, they're losing things that are not serving them anymore, because what's coming next for a lot of us is very like a happy time, and especially when it comes to like this, why I'm speaking of health and stuff like that, because when you look into these things that are bothering you, like for instance, I'm like, okay, so there's times when I sleep and sometimes spirit really does bother me. They'll push my arm, they'll push my stuff, but it hasn't been happening. Like I've already cleared all that, but there's nights I'm sleeping, and because I think because I'm sleeping a certain way and it's not good for me, sometimes I feel like spirit's trying to move me to the side or something. Like, yo, move to the side, because I'll feel like somebody's hitting my arm, like ding, ding, ding. And then I'll get up and yell at them, like, stop fucking waking me up. But I feel like, yep, I just got hit in the right side. Sometimes I feel like they're trying to wake me up because they see I'm sleeping bad. Like I can't possibly, if I date someone, they're gonna have to sleep in their own room, because the way I sleep, they're not gonna want to be in that bed with me. Throughout the night, I have 14 pillows on my bed, first of all, because one is in between my legs, one I'm holding on to, and I need to elevate my elbow. One is on my head, and then the other one is by my feet. So I have like one pillow by my feet because I elevate my feet at night. The other one's in between my knees because try to sleep on my side. And then I have two pillows trying to elevate. What happened? Hi. What's up, baby? What's going on? Give me a kiss. Your mommy kisses. Give me a kiss. Oh, baby cake. I love you. So thanks for a good laugh. So I swear I'm really serious. Somebody can't if I date someone, they probably can't sleep with me because I the noises I make and the way I snore and shit too. I know that's not cute and everything, but what you want me to do? Like I can't help it. Like I'm gonna go see a doctor and see if there's something they notice in my nose and stuff that maybe that they can help with. Because so far my airwaves, like I said, it's not good. Also for polyps, knows it's good for homeopathic granules. They have no side effects. Okay, so Guadito Bake, thank you so much. I actually screenshotted the name that you said, so I can look into it and get it. I'm actually going to order some marshmallow leaf and some mullein leaf tea. Marshmallow leaf, mullein leaf tea. There was another one. It's codera root, I think it is, and it helps to like clear the passageways as well too. Yeah, I know. My mom said the same thing. Get your dog her own channel, because I'm with her all day. I'm gonna take videos of her all day anyway. But you know, She's like, you know what it is? My mom said, "You know what's funny about her? She looks like one of those raggedy, like, mutt dogs, but she's just so cute because she looks like a raccoon. Look at her. Look at her. She's got a raccoon's face. Look. You are my baby." And the relationship we have, people would laugh. I feel like it's an Albanian person with their dog's relationship because the way I play with her, I'll be throwing her in the air mad high, and she's like, "Wee, wee," like, it's like, okay, so when babies are little, Albanians do this thing where two people, one woman will stand on, if the baby's crying a lot and they're not feeling well, it's very weird, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. If the baby's not feeling well and they're crying a lot and all that stuff, uh-huh, she has a million dog treats, I'm telling you. She's fucking spoiled, bro. Albanian women will do something to babies when they're little if they're not feeling well or they're sick or something. I'll never forget this is like imprinted in my head. One woman will stand on one side and the other one will stand on the other side, and they will take a sheet from a bed, like a bed sheet, and they'll put the baby in the middle of the bed sheet, and then they will both grab the sheet from each side, closing the sheet at the top, but the baby obviously can breathe because there's plenty of air, and then they turn the ends of the sheet, and then they swing the baby around like once or twice or three times. Like, you understand what I'm saying to you? Does that make sense to you? Like, let me try to explain it. Like, a jump rope, how you move a jump rope around like that, like around. One lady will take the end of the sheet and twist it. The other lady will take the end of the sheet and twist it, and so the baby will be at the bottom of the sheet like a burrito type of thing, and the sheet will be like this. And then they start swinging the sheet, one, two, and then they do this kissing thing where it's like clearing all the negativity, and then they flip the baby around. They do it again, and then they go and they flip the baby around, and it's supposed to like clear. For me, I always grew up around shit, and I'm like, shit is witchcraft. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember my grandmother when I wasn't feeling well, my stomach would hurt. They take a piece of bread, put it. It works though. It works. Put it in your belly button, the piece of bread, and then they would take a match, right? They would light the match and stick it in the bread in your belly button, and then they take a cup and put the cup over your belly button. And then what would happen was your stomach would get sucked into the cup, and it would clear your stomach, like your pain. And then they would do this thing. I'm telling you, I grew up around this. I'll never forget. I was feeling sick one time, and my grandmother's sister. She used to be the one to do all this stuff. She took a cup like this, and she would take matches and light the matches and throw them in the water. If the matches would float, that means somebody put an evil eye on you. If the matches would go down, because they were those light like paper matches, they're supposed to go down. If they would float, she would be like, "Oh, somebody did a spell on evil eye, witchcraft on them," right? And then they would do like a prayer, put a prayer under your pillow, let you sleep with it, or they would wrap a prayer in like a little gold thing, like a little thing, and then they would put a pin on it, and you would have to sleep with it like in your shirt. And then if the prayer came out while you were sleeping, that means somebody put witchcraft on you. There was even stories of like people falling asleep with like the Quran on them, like a little amulet of the Quran, which is, I grew up Muslim, and then my cousin, she would wake up with her necklace opened. And then when I say her necklace was off her neck, it wasn't like her necklace, there's no way it could have came around her neck without being touched um because it was too tight. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes she would wake up with her necklace right next to her, opened and then closed, like poof, to clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you something. The crazy thing is that shit like this used to happen to her all the time, and then she married this dude. Ooh, let's clear the energy. Let's clear it. So she married this dude, and he was like all into Marilyn Manson. He used to watch these videos of like Marilyn Manson shitting on the floor and shit. It was disgusting. And later on, like all her childhood, that shit would happen to her. Like she would wake, like crazy shit would happen to her because my cousin was really like pretty. Her body was crazy. Her face. Everybody used to be obsessed with her. She was like the Albanian girl that all the men wanted to marry, right? So later on, she married this like loser. You know what I'm saying? Leave you and there. He was a fucking low life for real. On top of low life, like I don't know what the fuck happened to her, but now she's good. She's happy. She's thank God, you know. But anyway, she ended up marrying this loser. He had like 666 tattooed, but you know, 666 can represent positive things, but it also can represent negative things the way depending on how you look at it. So she said they would be sleeping at night and the lights would open and the chairs, the couches would move in her house and shit like that. And then I remember at that time I was young and I was in the spiritual, but I remember saying to her, "Yo, you got to get the fuck away from him. He has demons attached to him." And she was like, "Why did you just say that to me?" I'm like, "I'm telling you." She goes, "I swear to God." And then she started telling me all this shit. Anyway, just crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I have so many stories, DB. Yourself, you have no idea. I grew up with crazy shit around me. I remember this woman, and I was so scared of this bitch. We were in Albania, and in Albania around us there was a cemetery, and she used to sometimes watch me. Like my mom would like let her watch me. I was terrified of her. She would creep me the fuck out. She would walk me through the cemetery, and she'd be like, "Stay right there," like "Rayate" in Albanian. That means stay there. And I would stay in the corner, and I would look at her, and she'd be like bent over with like a cup in her hand, and I'd see her like putting dirt into the glass, and I was like, "What the fuck is she doing?" Later on, you know, I grew up and I told my mom, like, you know, I used to go with that lady. Remember, she used to watch me. She used to put dirt in the glass at the cemetery. She's like, oh, she was doing witchcraft on somebody. I'm like, what? Then you look at witches today. That's why I don't fuck with spells, bro. I grew up around that shit. Like, I remember being sick, my brother being, I remember so many things happening. When I went to my country in Albania, Albania is Dibrans, where I'm from, Dibra Made, because there's two Dibras. There's Dibra Vogel, which means the small Dibra, and Dibra Made, which is the big one. And yeah, yep. And when you go there, they believe in Aeginas, which it means witches. And it's like so in Italian, a witch is a struga, right? In Albanian, striga, we say. That's a witch. Okay. So when I went to visit Albania, I was probably 17, 16, 17. And I went there for like a week. I got really, really sick. And my grandmother called like the prayer guy, whatever it's called, them over to do a prayer and all this. I think that was the day I realized like this is all just like in their head. But they told me, my mom told me before I went to Albania, she said to me, don't eat at people's houses that you don't trust, that you don't like, that are not your family, and that don't love you. And I ate at someone's house that I didn't know because I felt bad to say no because it's a very disrespectful thing if you say no to people when they offer you food at their house over there. It's disrespectful. It's like Italy. A grandma coming to you and giving you food and you say no. You know what I'm saying? Really, Doug? What's the hat, man? Yeah, so you know, like I'm just saying, it's funny because I didn't realize I grew up around all that like crazy stuff until I got older, and I was like, oh shit, you know, I think I was born into this, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I truly believe a lot of the women in my family were witches in past lives, and yep, and they caused a lot of karma for the family, and this is why in this lifetime I don't fuck with witchcraft, and I would never call myself a witch or none of that. Only because, not because I think they're bad or anything, because you know, just because someone calls themselves a witch doesn't mean they're evil or they cast spells evilly on people. But I feel like casting any type of spell on someone else without their permission, to me, that's evil. Like you don't have the right to cast spells on nobody else. You don't own nobody, and you're not a part of. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to do that. Yeah. And that's why I grew up, and that's why I know I went through what I went through. And I went through a dark and very creepy period of my life where I had to go through in order for me to gain the powers, right? To get the powers. And that's why you went through what you went through, to gain the powers and everything. I think what I want to say to you guys real quick, um, so there's a lot of energy clearing happening right now. A lot of people are clearing energy. A lot of people are going through clearing, and a lot of discovery, self-discovery, and learning things about yourself and going, oh shit, like I did grow up around this and that, and like, you know, figuring out stuff about yourself and your family that is going to like hit you in a better way because it was almost you were like afraid to look at your past because of all the things that came close to you for all that stuff. Yeah. hmm Yeah, and I told you guys, remember I told you never eat at people's houses, like never eat like if someone's mad and they're cooking. Tell them no, thank you. Like if your girl is mad, like your girl. First of all, for somebody to cook angry, that to me is just like mind-boggling. But if you got a girl or your mom or somebody cooking when they're pissed off, don't eat that shit. You might as well be absorbing their anger. What happened, you lucky pookie? Is Eliana torturing you again? She loves to torture you because you're so cute. And she's so, she's mad tough. Like I'll be smacking her in the butt. Look, she don't even care. She don't care. I love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, you bitch. Mm. Look at her mouth. What was that? She was like, "Ooh." Give me kisses. No. Can I have a kiss? You're not scared of me because you know I'll never hurt you. Thank you. She knows I'll never hurt her, so she's not afraid of me. Yeah. So take a real. What happened? You okay? Somebody bothering you? Is someone bothering you? You want me to kick someone's ass? Are you okay? Yeah. Who's bothering you? You want me to go kill them? You want me to murder them? I'll do it right now. You know I got your back, bitch. You know I got your back, bitch. You know I got your back. You know I got your back. I'll kick someone's ass for you, girl. You want to fight together? You want to go fight them? There's a Yorkie across the street and he's starting problems. You want to go fight him? I'll fight the mom. You gotta fight the dog, all right? She was fucking with me. The Yorkie poo? Let's go fuck that bitch up. No, we not violent, right, Luna? We loving. I can't with that. Luna is sad for my cat. Oh, baby. Laura, I'll pray for your cat. I hope that he's okay or she's okay. Yeah. Oh my God, my kids think my deceased husband poisoned me while we were together. I personally think we were probably toxic for each other, but that makes me think many ways to poison. Toxicity in a relationship is poison, basically. Yeah. Yo, I keep seeing 143 everywhere. So I'm gonna say this to you guys. Like as much as like I'm saying this, I want to tell you there's gonna like this a loving energy coming towards a lot of people. A lot of loving energy. I keep seeing 143 everywhere. Look at my Instagram thing. It's 143, 143,000 or something people. But I'm seeing 143 everywhere. I saw it on my Instagram thing. I just saw it here. I've been seeing it on the clock over and over and over again. It's insane. I love you guys. Listen, I'm gonna go clean out my chest. I have to order Malaine leaf tea and stuff and marshmallow marshmallow root because I gotta do a nice mucus cleanse. And I wanted to like I want to try to fast for like 5 days and do a detox like that because I've been detoxing my body a lot, but sometimes like you just get out of nowhere. You want like a White Castle burger or something. I hate when that happens. So it's like that craving because I've been doing so much healthy shit. Then my body's like, come on, can we just have one White Castle? But oh, look what I did to my leg. I fell yesterday in the snow. Look. Owie. Oh, it's your boo boo. It's your boo boo. Ah, don't. This bitch always trying to lick my boo boos. No, I know, baby. I know. I'm okay. Oh, oh, oh my God. Mama, we're getting old. Oh, my back. Yeah, my back's fucked. I need to. Bro, I'm too healthy for this unhealthy shit. You know what I'm saying to you? Luna, don't bite me. Don't lick me, please. Mm. Oh my God. All right, guys, I love you. I strongly feel like it's also like during the winter. I feel like it's expensive to get your vents cleaned, like your heat vents and all that stuff. Like it's like just like the air quality. You know what I'm saying? It's the air quality. Inside the house is like fucking fucked. And then get it because when anyway, we're currently renting right now until we find the house that we are looking for. So this is kind of like temporary place. This is why you see me smoking in it and not giving a fuck. But um, cleaning out your vents is expensive, bro. My sister-in-law did that shit. It cost her $2,000 to get her vents cleaned. Mm. But she said after they cleaned the vents that the kids weren't breathing. People weren't getting sick like that before, like they were before, because those vents are old. Like they're sitting there, old as fuck, like sitting there mad old. You know what I'm saying? Like God knows what's in those fucking vents. Like I have to clean myself out every day. I can't live like that. I can't live with like mucus in my body. I hate mucus. I hate it. It's like it's like the fucking, it's like the enemy of the body. So many people are sick because of mucus buildup. Like, and I'm not sick, but also I clean my mucus out every day because I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. They go like, ew, you're disgusting. I'm like, okay, but I'm not swallowing my mucus though. I just can't. I'm sorry. Like, what am I gonna do? Mucus builds up in the body, and if you're like keeping it in there because you want to be proper, then good for you. You're just gonna have mucus buildup, and I'm not. So that's the difference. Smoking inside doesn't help. You're absolutely right. But I don't smoke in my room. I don't smoke in the living room. You always see me smoke where? In the bathroom. Only once in a while when I do readings, I'll need a cigarette, like while I'm doing the readings. But I smoke in the bathroom and I open the window. And the fan I put on. So it cleans it out real fast. But in the rest of the house, my mom smokes in the living room. That's one of the biggest issues. She don't give a fuck. She's an old school Albanian lady. And you try to tell her not to smoke inside, and she's going to be like, what's your problem? Why? You know what I'm saying? I smoked around you when you were babies. The infants, brand new newborns. She don't give a fuck, bro. Mm. Guess what? Yeah, we know it's toxic, but my daughter, I don't smoke. I try not to smoke in the car with her. She hates it, so I don't smoke with her around. When she was a baby, till she was like about 11, 12 years old, I never smoked a cigarette with her around me in the car. Like in the car, I didn't even know in the car, like if you open the window right, the smoke goes right out. You gotta be careful. No, but this doesn't have mold because I've already checked. That was the first thing. I know what it is. It's because it's a small house. It's like one of those. We're renting a house, but it's like it's got upstairs and downstairs, but it's one of those like tight houses. Like the hallway's tight and the rooms are not big. And I'm used to bigger rooms and like having a fucking walk-in closets. And all of a sudden we had to come here because. And I'm not saying that in an egotistical way. I'm just saying it's a transition. It happened. But yeah, anyway, Silver Fox. Thanks. All right, guys, I love y'all. All right, I'll see you guys a little later. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. Check to see what you're feeling is not feeling right in the body and meditate on it. Ask your guides what you need to do about it. If there's like a certain doctor you need to see or something like that, okay? I love you. I'm going to go continue watching my Peaky Blinders show, which I'm watching for the 5th time, by the way. Fucking love that show. I don't care how many times I've seen it. It's like brand new to me. I just finished rewatching all of Outlander, and I just found out they're getting another season. It's not going to come out till fucking year from now, but still, I can't wait. Okay, you guys know how I am about my series, my shows. All right, guys, I love y'all. I'll see you later. Okay, we'll come back later. Take care of yourself. I'll see you guys later. All right, I love you. Bye.